Hello EDUSPLORERs, thanks for joining us again and welcome back to another exciting and informative video on our YouTube channel. If you are joining us for the first time, we want to thank you for watching. For those of you who've been following our channel, you would notice we focus on informative and educating content within the African continent. Today I'm introducing to you one of Africa's leading mega projects. We are talking about Lake Kariba and the Kariba Dam. In this episode, you will hear me discuss both together. It's so difficult to separate these two things because you cannot talk about Lake Kariba without talking about the Kariba Dam. In this episode also, I would outline the historical importance of this dam, the construction project itself, and more importantly, look at its importance in the region. And I will close down this episode to align with you the challenges that were in place while this was being constructed. So we'd encourage you to watch this video till the end. So without any more delay, let's just dive straight into it. In considering this, talking about the Kariba Dam, Lake Kariba, so to point out, and if you're talking about the Kariba Dam itself, the Kariba Dam has a double-edged wall, curved both vertical and horizontal. It stands 128 meters high, over 617 meters long and 13 meters wide, and its crest and is over 24 meters wide of the base. The wall spans across the Kariba Gorge, creating a border crossing between Zimbabwe and Zambia, where people and vehicles can go from one country to the other. Looking at this, Lake Kariba, when constructed, was the largest dam, wall and artificial lake in the world. But although records have been surpassed by other dams, it's still the world's largest man-made reservoir by volume, making the Zambezi River home to the world's greatest. You're talking here with other being the largest waterfall in the world, the Victoria Falls. Kariba Reservoir volume is just over 185 billion millisquare. So to point out, the surface area covers around 5,500 kilometers. It extends to more than 280 kilometers with a maximum width of 40 kilometers. It is located just about halfway between the source and mouth of the Zambezi River and is 200 kilometers downstream of Victoria Falls. The lake lies on the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia, as does much of the Zambezi River. We shall allow you to take a little look at the video while we join you on the other side to present to you the construction project entirely. So we shall see you soon in a second. Welcome back to EDUSPLORER. While we are on Lake Kariba, the Kariba Dam creates Lake Kariba and it supplies some over 6 billion kilowatt hours of electricity annually, generated by Kariba North Banks and South Bank companies. Its creation required the resettlement of over 30,000 Butanka tribes people of Zambia and evacuation of thousands of wild animals. The wide operation was known around the world at the time, and it became termed as the Operation Noah. Some Africans initially opposed construction of the dam, seeing it as a symbol of the unpopular Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland, which dissolved into Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, and Zambia in 1963. Later, however, the dam was accepted because of its inexpensive electricity power it furnishes to Zambia's prosperous copper industry. Moving forward in considering this amazing project, for many years has been known that the site on the Zambezi River had been recognized as very suitable for construction of a large hydroelectricity power project, and the go-ahead was given in 1955 by the Federation Government of Rhodesia and the Nyasala, which we've pointed out, Zambia Zimbabwe. The chief designer of the dam was André Coin, a Frenchman, and the main contractors were imported from Italy. Before construction of the wall began, roads needed to be built through the very rugged country to the north and south banks, and an airstrip and 2 towns to house the construction workers, which reached a peak of 7,000 as of 1957. The dam wall with 6 flooded gates was built between 1955 to 1959, and over 430,000 tons of cement was produced on the site for the wall's powerhouses. By 1960, construction of the walls and turbine rooms deep underneath the earth were completed, and the project began generating commercial power for Zambia and Zimbabwe. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. If you think that the construction of this gigantic dam and the lake came without a fight, then you are wrong. Looking at this project, by the Christmas of 1955, an unprecedented flood storm down the gorge, washing away the foundation of the dam, and from November 1956 to the point that heavy rains also fell months before they were due, causing more flooding and impeding work on the dam. The Tonga people believe those were events and works of the Nyamnyami, the Zambezi god, which is pointed out. As of the 20th of February 1959, a platform in the shaft to the power station collapsed, killing 17 workers, and by this time the dam construction has cost the lives of over 85 people. Gradually, many believe that the Yami-Yami's dissatisfaction faded as time goes on, as the dam wall was completed in 1959 and the huge lake began to fill, so that a full capacity of over 282 kilometers long and just 332 kilometers across the wide point, 116 meters deep, and covers an area of just over 5,180 square kilometers. The lake has a capacity of over 180 billion cubic meters, and on the rare occasion, all 6 floodgates have been opened. Over 9,500 cubic meters, to the point that is 300,000 cubic feet of water surge into the river below each second. 87 workmen perished during construction of the dam, and St. Barbara's Chapel was constructed as a memorial for them to recognize their efforts and putting their life on the line to complete this amazing project. At the time of completion, it was the biggest dam and world's biggest artificial lake at the time, though records have changed. If you look at that, it was over 617 meters long and 24 meters wide, and a base and 120 meters high, with a 1 million cubic meters of concrete. The 2 hydroelectricity schemes produced over 135,000 megawatts of electricity. Looking at the Kariba Dam and the Kariba Lake itself, the Lake Kariba is amongst the world's man-made lakes, and also we've talked about its importance and the transformation within the region. And it's a kilometer. The Kariba homes for its numerous species of flora and fauna, and it's an exciting and unique safari destination, as well as providing water sports and also most challenging freshwater fishing in the African continent. As of 1962, millions of tiny carpenter, the size of sardines, were introduced from Lake Tanganyika, where they were indigenous. The breed fast announced support a large commercial fishing business at the time. Caught at night on carpenter rigs, they were dried and salted and kept without refrigerated, and have formed an important source of protein for local people for decades. But once booming carpenter fishing industry is now on its knees, years of unchecked overfishing, now worsened by the emergence of the fishing vertebrates and the rare cloud crayfish, which has core commercial fishing, in precipitation decline. The predator has affected the area, causing that most of the fishes that were introduced at the time has infected the waters, and the capacity that was being produced or being caught could not reach the volumes that the fishermen expected. This has reduced the amount of fishing and also the protein consumption within that part of the continent. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. If you ask me, in my opinion, absolutely, I will recommend you visit Lake Kariba and also the Kariba Dam. It's more collaboration if you're looking at these two particular things. You cannot separate one without talking about the others. Most of the time, Kariba Dam is often gets overlooked by international tourists, possibly because of it's not well publicized or known about many foreign travelers. But this is a big mistake that many people make. Absolutely, vacation paradise is the Kariba Dam and also Lake Kariba. This is not very important for those of you who are planning to check out, but it's an amazing destination, not just considering the project itself, but the location in particular is an exceptional place for you to check out. For those of you who are planning to travel to Zimbabwe or to Zambia, Lake Kariba and seeing the Kariba Dam could be a transformative aspect and change your perception with regards to this region. Are you coming, or were you born, or you were raised in around this particular region of the African continent? We would like to hear from you the reason why people should visit this particular place. Are you a tourist agency that's encouraging people to travel here? We would like to hear from you in the comment section. But we want to thank you for those of you who've been watching our videos for the first time. Leave us your comment and like the video if you know that Lake Kariba and the Kariba Dam are a place to visit. Thank you for watching. We encourage you to watch our other channel, our videos on our YouTube channel, and we'll look at meeting you soon in our next episode. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.